You know, oil prices in that neck of the woods moving up today on concerns that the angst over this, on top of the Iran deal, where we walked away, but others have not followed us, are going to add up to tensions in the Middle East. The read now from Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi. Pam, what are your thoughts on this? The fact that outside of Guatemala and Paraguay, there wasn't a conga line of other countries following suit here.
Well, it shows that we're the strongest country in the world, Neil. Of course it does, and our president does what he says he's going to do. And I think it's a strong, not only show of strength, but also unity. And Israel is one of our, if not our greatest ally in the world. And I'm so proud of what happened today. I've been to Israel twice as Attorney General, and Jerusalem is the capital of Israel.
All right, but as you know, with all these Palestinian protests, the fears seem to be that it might be agitating a lot of this violence. Now, one of the concerns is that the Palestinians, of course, look forward to a homeland of their own, whether it ever comes to pass. But key to that would be making East Jerusalem its capital. That does not seem likely now, but what's your sense?
Well, you know, the U.S., we're in the final stages of finalizing our peace plan with Israel and with Palestine. Jared Kushner has been leading that up. He is an amazing person. He's brilliant. He's soft-spoken. He's a great negotiator, as well as the President of the United States. And I feel that I think this shows strength. It says that we mean what we say. President Trump has always said Jerusalem is the capital, and it is now firmly the capital. And we didn't wait years. We didn't spend $1 billion to do it. The president said it was going to happen, and it happened. So he's not conceding other things. We are saying that this is going to be a negotiation. Nothing else has been finalized regarding borders, regarding other issues. But this is a very important step for the people of Israel.
When you talk about an important step, I do want to get back to that notion that there is obviously this angst in the Middle East and oil prices bidding up. This violence didn't help matters today. The Iran thing and going it alone so far, pulling away from the agreement. Do you worry that whatever our cause, and whether it's just or not, the fact that we're largely alone could be a problem?
No, again, we're alone, but we're brave. And that shows strength. And pulling out of the JCPOA was probably one of the smartest things we could do. Iran had lied to us for years about their nuclear weapons. There were no inspections going on, and that has to stop. And the United States, President Trump knows how to hit them. We saw that with China. He knows what to do, how to hit them with trade, the financial market, the economy, everything he can do to impact them to stop making these nuclear weapons and providing tools to Hamas and Hezbollah.
All right, Pam Bondi, thank you very much. Good catching up with you.
Thank you. You too, Neil.